Give me my land and keep the reparations. Welcome back to the Bulletin Board, where we don't ask for permission to speak, we speak because truth demands voice. Let's start here. I don't want reparations and money. I want my land, and I want my peace. No interference and no exploitation. That's justice. We know that no one gets away scotch-free. Many choose not to believe, even though we see the signs of divine justice coming. Let the wicked face their judgment with God, not with me. I am just a man. Because money is finite. It burns, it runs out, it disappears in the hands of the same leaders who forget where they came from. Leaders whose understanding of progress is only to suppress us for their colonial masters, which they do with zealous fortitude. That's why they hate Captain Ibrahim Traore. I said money is finite. But land? Land grows back. Land regenerates. Land forgives if you treat it right. Last year, when I had nothing going on, I planted a half square of pumpkin in my backyard. Big, bold, sacred fruit that sold when I needed it most. It fed me, clothed me, carried me through the rough patch. Like an elder who never left. I sold them cheap so they bore more and made me even sell more. Land ownership subtracts nicely from the cost of living with regards to food security. Now, ignorant leaders with all sorts of colonial sciences deceive us, but mostly they don't know better. Yesterday, I roasted breadfruit from a tree I didn't need a supermarket to validate. I stay on my roofs and I pick my breadfruits with my bare hands. I drill their stems and turn them down in God's glorious sun to drain. Then I grab some pimento wood and set them to flame. I needed no commercial sterile chicken meat. Just one spread from a stick of butter. I am independent to any degree that I possess me land. And your brother knows. The one who is in your government, but his boss is your oppressor. That's why, to please their boss, our leaders hate brothers like Ibrahim Traore. They give the disposed people useless promises about prosperity without land, which is unheard of and forever will be in any population of black folks. And as always, they give the farmers lip service and help that goes no further. This morning, I picked okra, scotch bonnet, corn, mint, basil, spinach, callaloo. And guess what? My sweet potatoes are spanking beautiful for pudding. I planted a line of coconut trees and they are bearing now as low as my waist height. I don't need synthetic powder for coconut cream. No apology. No permission. Just living off the land I honor, and that honors me back. Land is my reparations and I need mine now, but farmers have to beg and borrow for somewhere to till the soil. When you wake up in the morning and you look outside the window as a real farmer, that should be your workplace, and the Judas leaders know. But they have to please their boss. That's why they hate leaders that make their consciences sear. We need leaders like Ibrahim Traore from the Caribbean and Africa, but why we only have one? You see, every melanite person across this planet is tied to Mother Earth, not by theory, but by blood. We live by possessing and by being possessed by the land. Precious minerals in the blood of a melanite is what brings riches to the ground we walk on. And the heathen exploit our people to get it. And our leaders work for the oppressors, for too long, telling us to wait, finding excuses, talking about God, but God's judgment comes in their faces and they are on the side that inflames his anger, while thinking that the little bread crumbing that they do will redeem them. So, to the arrogant lot, go ahead and miss me with your speeches. Miss me with your symbolic committee meetings. Give me my land so I can be free. And you can take a big F for failure and off for your departure with talks about reparations. I won't curse you openly, see? Because I am a very decent man whom you were taught to look down upon. Our land, our peace, and our autonomy is our reparation. Give that back to us. I can make hundreds of thousands from corn rotation in 1 year, all by myself, if I live where I work. Farming for my own independence, which you turned into a superficial gala and celebration event, telling us to jump like Poppy Show and imagine that we are free. I can easily double the weekly minimum wage from a few squares of okra. Add 1,000 roots of scotch pepper and a patch of pumpkin, and I've got an entire year's economy on 2 acres. That's not agriculture. That's sovereignty. And if my own government can't see that, then they've already failed their own people. Traore sees it. Burkina Faso sees it. But our black leaders? They play gatekeeper while we beg for the very soil that holds our freedom. So here's my shout, give me back my power. Give me back my independence. Stop pussyfooting around. Give me my land. This isn't a tantrum. This is the future rising from the roots.